The world we inhabit is not as free, or certain, or safe as you might think. The things that you believe to be unassailably evident are little more than shadows dancing behind a curtain, a masquerade crafted and dutifully upheld by an organization known as the Foundation. The file you are about to hear contains containment procedures, descriptions, testing logs, historical and in some cases first-hand accounts of the anomalous objects the Foundation serves to secure, contain, and protect. Its contents have been thoroughly scrutinized by the Ethics Committee and approved by the O5 Council for release to trusted associates of the Foundation. This is SCP Unredacted. Item number SCP-4162. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. A containment zone has been set up in Foundation-controlled waters off the coast of Mexico in order to prevent SCP-4162 from reaching civilized areas. 2 D-Class operatives immobilized via restraints are to be present on small craft, one on each side of the containment zone, in order to serve as bait for SCP-4162 to ensure it does not travel outside the containment zone. Once SCP-4162 has terminated one of these 2 personnel and begins targeting the other, the terminated individual is to be replaced immediately. The cycle is to be repeated indefinitely so as to prevent SCP-4162 from selecting a target located outside the containment zone. Any individuals attempting to approach or pass through the containment zone are to be repelled immediately by on-site Marine personnel. In addition, a no-fly zone has been established directly above the containment zone in the immediate surrounding area. Description: SCP-4162 is an intangible ovoid object, red in coloration, 3 meters tall and 1 meter wide. Although it possesses no visible means of ambulation, SCP-4162 moves by floating 1 meter in the air and proceeding linearly in a certain direction. During this process, SCP-4162 lightly pulsates several times a minute. The purpose of this is unknown. SCP-4162 will constantly move towards the individual designated as its target at a speed slightly faster than that of the target itself. In cases where the target is stationary, SCP-4162 will move as slowly as 0.1 kilometers per hour. However, SCP-4162 has also been recorded at reaching speeds as high as 930 kilometers per hour on occasions where targets have attempted to escape it via aircraft. It is currently unknown whether this constitutes the maximum speed of SCP-4162. Due to the intangible nature of SCP-4162, there are no known means of slowing or stopping its movement below these boundaries. Once SCP-4162 enters within 1 meter of its target, a rapid expansion of air will take place in the target's skull, causing their cranium to violently explode after a period of 3 to 5 seconds. SCP-4162 will then immediately designate the nearest human being as its next target, and the process will repeat. Entering within 1 meter of SCP-4162 holds no ill effects for any individual not currently designated as the target. SCP-4162 is sapient, and despite possessing no bodily means of doing so, it is capable of speaking in a high-pitched voice reminiscent of that of a prepubescent child. Despite its hostile behavior, SCP-4162 is invariably talkative and friendly when engaged in conversation by any individual, including its current target. See interview logs. Interview 4162-1. Interviewer: Dr. Spencer. Interviewee: SCP-4162. Additional notes: this interview and all subsequent ones were conducted via flying drone equipped with audio transmitting and receiving equipment. The following interview took place while SCP-4162 was moving toward its current target at a speed of 0.1 kilometers per hour.
Hello.
Huh? Oh, hi there, little guy.
Are you receiving me all right?
I don't know what you mean.
Can you hear me?
Of course I can hear you. What a weird thing to say. What are you supposed to be anyway, like a bird or something?
No, I'm communicating with you through this drone. It's like a robot I'm using to talk to you. Do you know what a robot is?
Well, duh. Do I know what a robot is? You're pretty strange, you know.
Oh, alright. My name's Dr. Spencer. Is it alright if I ask you some questions?
Well, I've got nothing else to do. What do you want to ask?
Could you tell me where you came from?
Oh, that's an easy one. I know this. There was a boat a little way back, and I came from over there.
Oh, no, I mean before that.
Before that, I was over at this boat I'm heading to now. Are you okay?
I think I'm not getting myself across properly. Where did you originally come from?
I have to go now. Let's talk later, okay?
Wait, can you just answer my question first?
Bye.
SCP-4162 refuses to respond further. Interview terminated. Interview 4162-2. Interviewer, Dr. Spencer. Interviewee, SCP-4162. Additional notes. Interview was conducted as SCP-4162 was eliminating its current target, the immobilized D-92812.
Hi.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that? No. Stay the hell away from... SCP-4162 enters the 1-meter range of D-91392. 3 seconds later, his head violently explodes.
Bye.
SCP-4162 begins moving toward its next target, D-91392, who's located at the other side of the containment zone. SCP-4162 begins humming as the drone approaches.
Hello? Is it alright if I talk to you now? Hello?
Whoa.
Oh, I apologize if I startled you.
Nah, that's fine. I was just coming up with a little tune. There's nothing like a good song. What do you want to talk about?
Why did you kill that man?
Yeah, I killed that guy.
Yes, but why?
He's dead now. That's fine. I don't get what you're saying.
I'm aware that you killed him. What I'm asking you is your reason for doing so.
His head blew up. I'm gonna go now. I need to get to the next guy, okay?
SCP-4162 refuses to respond further. Interview terminated. Interview 4162-3. Interviewer, Dr. Spencer. Interviewee, SCP-4162. Additional notes. Interview was conducted as SCP-4162 was approaching its current target, D-91392.
Hello? I'd really like to talk to you if that's alright.
Hi, Mr. Spencer. What do you want to talk about? I have a few minutes.
Do you intend to kill the man you're currently approaching?
Sure do.
Could you... Well, could you not?
What do you mean by that?
Could you refrain from killing him? Is that something you're able to do?
You're not making any sense. Are you feeling okay?
I'm not sure how many more ways I can phrase this. Could you refrain from killing your target? Can you not kill him?
I'm gonna blow up his head, yeah?
No! Okay, listen. You and I have built a rapport. Yes.
Is that like a house or something?
No, it means It means that we have a good relationship. Is that something you'd agree with?
Yeah, you're my little buddy.
Say that I was standing there right after you killed that guy. What would you do?
I'd kill you.
But why? Jesus, fuck.
You need to calm down, okay? I can't talk now. I have to go kill this guy. Good to hear from you, though.
SCP-4162 begins its final approach toward D-91392, who catches sight of it.
Hi!
Okay, what the hell is this supposed to be? There's a giant egg floating towards me. SCP-4162 enters the 1-meter range of D-91392. 3 seconds later, his head violently explodes.
Bye!
SCP-4162 begins moving toward D-39421, who's located at the other side of the containment zone. As SCP-4162 does not respond further when prompted, the interview is terminated. Dr. Spencer is admonished for unprofessional conduct during the interview. Addendum 4162-1, Advisory Note from Dr. Spencer. 14 subsequent interviews were conducted with SCP-4162, invariably providing no new information on its origins or intentions. As a result, I would recommend no future attempts be conducted due to the clear waste of resources. Please reassign me. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for listening to this podcast. If you like what you hear, follow the link in the description to patreon.com/scpunredacted and help support me by becoming a patron for as little as $3 a month. You can get access to production logs, merchandise, recognition, and even a part in a skip. Regardless of tier, all patrons get early access to every single episode. I don't have the talent it takes to write a skip. All I do is read. Original authors make this podcast possible, so credit to the original author. Their link's in the description. Show them some love as well. Consider becoming a member of the SCP Wiki. Upvote their work and maybe write a skip of your own. Maybe I'll read it here someday. You never know if you never try. The content of this podcast and content relating to the SCP Foundation, including the SCP Foundation logo, is licensed under Creative Commons Sharealike 3.0, and all concepts originate from scpwiki.com and its authors. This recording, being derived from this content, is hereby also released under Creative Commons Sharealike 3.0.